Hello. I have not carved nearly enough pumpkins yet. I have to say that. I've only carved one so far, but I believe in us. We can do some more. Come on, OBS. There we go. Okay, so hello, friends. It is more Midnight in Salem, which I realized that we're doing it on Master. Why did I not add that? But we are doing it on Master Sleuth. Oh, that's nice. Sorry. It is... There we go. So, I'm going to be doing it with the drinking game tonight because I went and I got myself some bourbon. So, I may have accidentally poured it a little strong in this drink, so we'll see how that goes. Sorry. My hair is a hot mess. What I'm really frustrated about with my hair right now is that I dyed it last week. And I've washed it twice, and in those two washes, it's already started to come out a lot. So I'm starting to think that it's my shampoo, which wouldn't be an issue right now if my order for shampoo had actually come in. However, I ordered shampoo and bar soap. I never called my mom back. I just realized that. Whoops. But I ordered shampoo and bar soap. And instead, I got given all of this instead. It's all activated charcoal shit. I'm so irritated. It's like activated charcoal deodorant, toothpaste, and soap. And I'm like, that is not the shea butter stuff that I that I bought. So I emailed the company and I have not gotten anything back yet. They're not taking returns right now, obviously. So I'm like, welcome to Soap Talk with Rissa Crowmeister. I have special skin. I need special soap. And it's not going to be activated charcoal. Like, my elbows and my ankles and my knees get so dry they turn purple. So most soaps dry me out even more, but I found one soap that doesn't. And they no longer sell it at Target. So I have to actually order it from the company. Okay, let's do this. So I'm going to be playing the drinking game if you want to play along. I'll pretty much tell you when to drink, but there is also a link right under my face. Don't get me started on activated charcoal and how it's bullshit. But if you would like to play along, it's also just, you can go to our website, crowmeistersisters.knifefightclub.com, and click on the link on the sidebar where it says drinking game. And there you go. So, I have my controller set up again. And let's continue. I just wanted to sip. Okay.
The kitchen table has a great...
Okay, that's just the same thing. Everyone left. Okay. Okay. Let's make some... The kitty one was for... Okay, let's make kitty cake and franken cakes. Let's do that. Perhaps. I know kitty cake is for Deirdre, so I want to do that. I am assuming franken cakes are for Frank. Okay, awesome.
Let's see.
Let's make a kitty.
This one looks fun.
Okay.
Time for some cooking.
Oh. Oh, okay. I don't have to mix it.
Only a few more. This came out cool. Deirdre acts tough sometimes, but who doesn't get happy from eating homemade pancakes?
Okay. I love that. Story retold, so Little Jackalope did a video on which cakes belong to who. I like to just figure it out myself. Let's do it again. Let's make one for Frank. Okay.
Interesting.
Frank.
This one looks fun. Time for some cooking.
Time for some cooking.
Almost done. Absolutely adorable.
Absolutely
I think
adorable.
Frank would like these.
Did she just say Frank? Okay, good. Good. Good! Okay. Hey, May. What's up?
Hey, are you feeling any better about the case?
Nope.
We're going to find out who did this, May.
I
promise.
If you say so. Look, thanks for breakfast.
Aw.
I just want to say, I know you're trying to help, but I think you're wasting your time.
Oh. Okay.
You said you used to hang out at the Hathorn house, right?
Uh-huh.
Oh, also we
Did you
ate.
ever see anything strange when you were there?
Like ghosts?
Yeah.
No. Never.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh, God.
Do you feel
We're
ready
prying.
to talk
Take a
about
drink.
your alibi?
I don't even have a passport. I don't go anywhere, so I wasn't in Austria, if that's what you're thinking.
On the night of the arson? Giving us your alibi would help you so much.
Would help you so much.
People tell me there's a good reason to suspect you, but no one can say why.
Isn't it obvious?
No.
I've got a burn mark covering the entire side of my face and like most of my arms. It must be me.
I'm sorry
Aw.
that happened to you, and I'm sorry.
May
that
is the
people
best
judge
part of
you
this
for your
game.
burns.
I prefer it to pity.
I mean, fair
Could you
enough.
tell me what happened?
There was a fire.
And we're prying.
I was in it.
I'm not trying to pry. It's just that so far, the main cause for suspecting you of the Hathorn fire seems to be this previous one. I only want to understand.
I only
I
want
was
to.
9.
She was 9.
It was an
Okay.
old shed, and I wasn't supposed to play in it. It was kind of a den full of stuff, like candles.
Okay, give me a second.
I got stuff.
So, I'm writing down shit for a timeline, just to see if I can figure it out. We know for a fact, so far, sorry, trying to open up a new page. Okay, these are nice thick pages. So, May's fire when she was 9. So with Lauren, we know she was 11 when she got adopted. And we know she was adopted in 2000. Okay, so that's what we got so far. I'm just trying to make sense of it, you know?
Back
So
inside.
it was an accident.
You can work
You
out
were
the
just
rest.
a kid. Harsh to suspect you now because of something you didn't mean to happen.
Don't make me talk about it more.
Okay. Thank you. For
I'm not
telling me
taking
that.
any other games into account when I do this.
Talk to you later.
Because if that were true, then I would be putting Deirdre specifically at being born in 95, but I'm taking it as a separate timeline from Ash. Okay. I'm actually pretty okay with using the controller. It's way easier for me to know where I need to be going. I don't know about you guys. Phone. Get a key to Hathorn House. Investigate break-in at courthouse. Gather alibis for book theft. Gather alibis for the arson. Okay. Nope. There we go. Okay. Nope, I still can't go this way. One more forward. Aha, there we go. Sup, Lauren?
You're here.
Yes, I am. This shop is really cool. I love
Oh my
the
god,
decor.
look at
Thank
how
you.
shitty the pastries and
It's
shit
taken a lot
look.
of years to get it the way I want.
They're just
I kind
pictures.
of imagine this is what an actual witch's shop would look like.
Yeah.
Seriously, you have all these herbs. Look, St. John's Wort.
You got the impression by
mandrake
the
root.
Unity
You know,
demo that this would be a free
witches
roam
were just
game.
synonymous with people who
I'm
used
glad
the
it
old
isn't.
medieval ways of working with plants and animals, curing ills. They were healers, shamans, and confessors. You can see why some people might have been.
I know, right? No leeches here.
I
though.
don't want to listen to her
I draw
talk.
the line at bloodsuckers. I'm glad you get it. A lot of people around here don't.
How so?
Some say I'm cashing in, not respecting history. People get so caught up in the death and judgment. But I
What's up,
was
Cat?
always interested in all of that lost knowledge, even as a kid.
I bet a lot of kids
Sorry.
around
Used to
here are
be.
fascinated
Oh.
by it.
Okay.
You get
Sure.
a lot of people in? Maybe May Perry?
May. That's funny.
Why?
Look, she's had a hard time. She's not the only one. I've been the kid everyone looks at. You need friends to talk to.
Okay.
She doesn't want any.
I mean,
She has
okay.
her sister. Tegan cares
That's a
about
weird
her.
thing to
Tegan
say,
protects
Nancy.
what's important to Tegan. Sometimes that's May.
What an odd key.
Yoink.
It probably unlocks something in here. Herbal teas and natural remedies. A whole menu to choose from. Gosh, these pastries look delicious.
These pastries look delicious.
Ha!
Ha! That is not the appropriate. Bless you. Okay, I'm really terrible at messing around, apparently.
A commercial grade tea machine. Fancy.
Fancy.
This is an interesting book.
It's very old. Priceless, really.
Well, in that case,
I wonder who would be the
why
most
not keep it
dangerous Nancy
behind
Drew
glass?
culprit.
I use it every
Mitch
day.
from Secret
Only
Skin Kill
me,
might be
no
one.
one else.
I don't know.
Now, what else do you want to talk about?
Oh, I can just talk to her from over here. Okay.
What kind of herbs do you have here?
The kind that helps people ease their burdens. Since cold season started, business has been booming.
Okay.
Between managing the shop itself and preparing remedies, it's getting harder to keep up.
I don't mind lending you a hand
Mitch
with
was a
preparing the
drug
remedies,
dealer
if
who
that's
killed a
okay with
teenager.
you. I love learning
I
new
also
things.
think that Abdullah is
Delicate
very
work.
dangerous because of his
Seem to have
ego,
an
to be
interest
honest.
in herbology.
And
Sure.
so
It
is
would be fun to
Victor.
pass on the basics, at least.
Victor tries to
I'll be
legit
around
just
the shop and
electrocute
manage
us.
the counter. Just let me know when you have something finished, and I'll take a look at it.
Great. So, where do I begin?
I've prepared the patient notes already. You can find them
I
on
think
the
the
counter.
remaster
You can use my
retconned it.
reference book to study the herbs and what ailments they cure, and the basics of remedy.
Oh, Scott does legit leave us to die.
Okay.
Yeah, there's that.
This is gonna be so much fun.
This is gonna be so much fun. Okay.
This book looks really worn.
I'm just using the
Knowledge
mouse
must
now
be
because I'm really
centuries
terrible.
old, if not more.
Oh, God. Okay. Yeah, sure. Okay.
These are the notes she took
So,
when discussing the ailments with her
Slight
patients.
anxiety, moderate
Need to
liver
figure out the
condition.
proper mix.
So, looking for anxiety. Okay. Larger dose. If it's harsher, okay. So that's sadness, anxieties, so we want chamomile. Now we're looking for liver. And thistle. Guess I have to actually look at it. Oh no, she doesn't even... That's thistle. And is that chamomile? What are the other things that she lists that it could be? Which one is chamomile? Is this one chamomile? Or is this one chamomile?
It fits. Sweet marjoram. Wonder what this herb
Marjoram.
is
Is
for. Feverfew.
nope, that's feverfew. God damn it.
Feverfew. Feverfew. Feverfew.
How do I get rid of it?
Chamomile. Our Lady's thistle.
Okay, how do I... Can I go back to
It's
it?
very old.
Can I try again?
What kind of herbs do you have here?
Jesus Christ. Nope, it didn't.
Lauren, need some help?
Yes. Please feel free to prepare some more.
Feverfew. Our Lady's thistle.
Oh, it's indigestion and liver conditions, not anxiety. How do I...
Fever.
How do I make it... Hey guys. Am I missing something?
Our Lady's thistle.
Yeah, cool. But I'm trying.
Feverfew.
It's literally not letting me.
Our Lady's thistle.
I think I need 3, okay.
Our Lady's thistle. Our Lady's. Our Lady's thistle.
Did I break it?
Our Lady.
I broke it, guys.
Our Lady's thistle. Our Lady's.
There we go.
Did you read the book properly?
Okay. Moderate liver condition. Is in fact. That's the thistle, right? Yes. Now I need something for indigestion. So cinnamon? Okay.
Look at that. Your first proper herb mixture. Congratulations.
Thank you. It's tricky to keep track of everything, but the book really helps.
It's old and worn from use, but full of wisdom. It's taught me most of what I know. No, Nancy, please don't touch that. It's private.
Sorry, bitch. Migraines, moderate blood pressure. Okay. So, whatever. Garlic. Okay, we want garlic. And feverfew, right? Yeah.
Feverfew.
The other one was garlic.
This looks good. You're getting the hang of things.
Once I've memorized the herbs and their ailments, making the mixtures themselves is easy.
It took me a while to get to the point where I could create mixtures from memory.
I hate you.
Impressive.
I mean, I'm not doing it by memory. Moderate high blood pressure. What was blood pressure again? I literally just did this. And indigestion. Indigestion was cinnamon. No. It was garlic? What? Indigestion is cinnamon. And then garlic. Yeah. And then...
I'll put it with the rest. Great work. I'll
Great
put
work.
it with the rest. Great work.
Okay. Sup?
I'm sure you've been asked this before, but where were you on the night Hathorn House was burned down?
I was coming home from work,
Okay.
crossing through the cemetery. I could see the orange glow.
God, she looks real fucked up from this
It was
angle.
almost all gone. I called it in.
Were you the first one to call? Anyone see you earlier? Like an hour before?
I was in my shop.
Any customers?
No. Are you trying to say that I burned down the house?
No.
No, I never said that.
Good. I've said it a million times, but I'll say it again for your benefit. I'm just glad she wasn't alive to see it.
Okay.
She loved that house.
Why is it
and
constantly
I loved
moving?
her. You understand?
Of course. You were the first person to see the fire?
Well,
What was
yeah.
that intonation?
I was going home.
Thank
and
you
that's where the fire
For the
was.
resub, Nicole the Pickle.
You know the fire might help you keep your home.
I know that now, but I didn't before. It's a slim chance at best. I'd rather it was whole and shown to be mine by right.
But if that's not an option,
Nothing could make me want to destroy it.
The constant motion draws attention to the way the picture frames clip. That is driving me crazy. I forgot to mention what? What did I forget to mention?
I forgot to mention. I was speaking with Alicia and she mentioned that she needed to talk to you. It sounded
Oh.
urgent.
Shoot, I forgot I had an appointment with her.
Do you need me to watch the shop?
You would? Really? You sure?
Yeah. I know where all the heavy hitters are. Cinnamon, pow. Ginger, bam. I got it.
Oh, that's great. Thanks.
Okay. So I can snoop.
Interesting.
Thank you. My dear Lauren. Okay. As right, this year sound asleep in your crib in the next in your crib. Okay. This is her mother. Her actual mother. To tell you any of this book I have in front of you has been passed down in our family for generations. It's the original herbology book written by TITUBA. Who couldn't read. One of the poor souls accused. One of the poor. Really? You're not gonna bring up the. Legend has it she was made free and roamed the world, uncovering knowledge and wisdom. Yeah. Nope. 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 Nope.
Hey, what are you doing? That's private.
That was not a relieved breath. That was a gasp.
I'm sorry, Lauren. Sometimes my curiosity gets the better
We
of
got
me.
caught snooping.
So what? It's private. Didn't you hear me?
I'm sorry. I admit, I shouldn't have read it, but would you mind talking about it? It
Prying.
seemed personal. You don't have to worry about me mentioning it to anyone. Please?
Do you know who TITUBA is?
I don't. But I would love to.
The first woman in Salem to be accused of being a witch. Practically everyone around here knows the story. This is her book. The original
I don't
book
want to listen
of
to any of
remedies.
this.
Wait. Are you saying that
Yeah, according to she was accused. No,
Of-
Alicia.
I'll keep my hand?
I don't want to listen to any of this. Why is she like 100 feet away from us? Because
I just have
we've
a couple
been
more things
looking in
I
her
wanted to
shit.
ask you.
So she's mad.
You ever hear rumors?
I don't care about any of this. Do I have to
That's
talk to
something
people?
Olivia says to sell tour tickets.
So you never heard a rumor?
What are you getting?
I found a photo of you three from when you were kids.
She kept it?
Do you remember where this?
Sure. Well, sort of. It was a shed somewhere close to the neighborhood the Perrys live in.
This.
We went there a few times.
So the three of you used to hang out.
Well, that was long ago. We did dumb things. I wish we hadn't. Far as I know, there's no coven of witches, though.
Everyone says there are ghosts in this town. Is that true? What is it?
You know, I believe the dead, but I've seen.
Really?
Wait, you believe me?
I believe there's an explanation.
I don't know. A woman wearing old clothes like the kind you find
Thank
in
you
Tegan's museum.
for the resub. Wishing well
I couldn't see
404.
her face, and I swear she was
22
real.
months. That's so
I could
fantastic.
hear her. I could feel her. She smelled. Yeah, that.
Huh. That's pretty specific, actually.
I saw her in the Hathorn house. Watch out for her.
Okay. I can't with this right now. Do you remember where you were? I've already asked her
Remember where
this,
you
but
were 3 nights back?
I was here. I told you already. I have the.
Oh no, just a.
The spirit's coming.
Yeah. Me neither.
I'm done.
See you
I don't want to
later.
talk to her anymore. Okay. Ah. I got a phone message. User has been added to the chat. Famous Nancy Drew finally arrived to solve our ghostly conundrums. What is this? Oh, we're trying to figure out what could have caused you to see a ghost. Maybe an actual ghost. Is he always like this? You should know by now, Nancy. Like this, only on the good days. The blur that just appears behind people when you talk to them really isn't good. I agree. Hey, I'm here, you know. We know. Aw, so cute. Oh my god. I'm gonna go follow some leads. I'd hate to see Joe on bad days. He's probably just like... Oh, Spook Squad. Fucking love it. Okay. Let's do it. Okay. It is actually no easier.
Nancy, hey, how's the investigation going?
Pretty well. You know, it would
Joe
really
would listen to
help
my
if I
mother,
could get
my
May
brother,
to
my
talk
brother,
to
and me.
She hasn't given her alibi yet.
No. And everyone seems to have one, except her.
Everyone? Is it possible that it could be someone from outside of town?
We haven't
A
talked to
visitor or
everyone
something?
yet.
Absolutely. But
Nancy.
statistically speaking, crime is rarely a random occurrence.
It's a mystery to me. You have anything you wanted to talk about?
A bunch of shit. I don't really care about any of this.
There
Let's
was
ask
this
about this.
photo tucked away in the guest room.
Now I'm really embarrassed. Such an awkward age.
Is that Olivia and Lauren in the picture with you?
Yeah, we were pretty tight back then. Had to take pictures.
I couldn't tell where it was taken. Do you remember? There were lots of books and candles.
It was probably the... I don't know. Books and candles are everywhere in Salem. It could
The
be
bell book
anywhere.
me candle, sorry.
It was years ago.
Okay, I don't care.
What's the history behind the Hathorn estate?
Right. Well, Judge John
I don't
Hathorn
care.
was born and raised in Salem.
So awful.
Didn't expect her...
Where were you on the night of the
Where
fire?
were you on the night of the fire?
I was at my boyfriend's watching a movie. Here, this is his number. You can ask him.
Have
Okay.
you been dating Damien for a long time?
Damien
Yeah, a couple
for a
years,
long
I
time.
think. I like him. I mean, I really do. He listens to me. And yeah, he's great.
Was he with
How
you the
fucking
whole
weird.
night?
I mean, most of the night. I don't think he's
What do you
capable
mean
of
by
arson,
May
if
had a
that's what
different
you're
actress?
suggesting.
In what?
You trust him.
Like,
Absolutely.
was she originally a
100%.
different character?
Go ahead, call him. You'll see.
Okay. You're a little weird about this, girl, but...
Can you tell me
Prying!
about
Take a
the
drink.
accident May was in when she was a kid.
Why do you need to know that? How is it important?
I didn't think it was, but everyone else sees reason to believe May is the one who burned Hathorn House. So that makes it important. I know.
It started with the arson.
As in there
She
used
has
to be a
other
different
convictions
actress?
on her juvenile
Or
record
there's
as well.
two in this game?
What happened?
It was an old shed near our home. May was about 9 or so.
Okay, she was
She
9.
was in it one night. She shouldn't have been. Playing with candles, a lighter. I don't know. It caught fire. She was charged.
She was
was so
charged at
young.
9?
I feel responsible.
You should,
She
bitch.
shouldn't even have been there, and I'm the older sister.
Yeah, real fucking
It's not
blurry.
your
I feel
fault.
like I've taken off my
I'm
glasses.
sorry to upset you. It helps me to understand.
Just don't talk to May about it, please.
I mean, I already did, bitch. What were you doing
Do
3
remember
nights ago?
what you were doing 3 nights ago?
3 days ago? Well, I was probably working here. Why?
Different case.
You were working at the museum.
Well,
But was
May was home all day, laying low, and Olivia wasn't here either.
so no one can confirm that? And you're sure May was at home?
She's barely left the house since the incident.
Yeah, no, May
People
hopped
here
on a
treat her like
plane
she has
to
an infectious
Austria.
disease. It's awful. And I don't blame her if she wants to sit at home on her phone all day. Ugh. Her parents need to come home. Soon. So, I gotta ask.
I'm really going
what do
crazy
you
with
get
the...
out of this?
I get a lot.
Really? You travel around, talk to all these people, deal with all their problems, put yourself in harm's way?
Not always. Alright, some of the time. I don't know. It's like there's these small obstacles that I enjoy working on, and they're interesting. But what I really love is the puzzle of humanity. What makes
She's
people
suddenly
tick?
Poirot.
Why do people do what
That's
they
not
do?
what Nancy Drew has ever been,
It's always
really.
the hardest
That's
one to
that's
crack,
like
because
straight out of
sometimes
Poirot.
We do things that don't make sense. We're inherently
The voice actors all
irrational.
seem great, but the writing isn't the best.
No.
I
There's a
don't
theory
think
about
the
why
voice
these
actors are all
specific
great.
Women were persecuted as witches. Some people believe that ergot,
I like
which
May's
is a
voice
fungus
actress.
that grows in cereal grains, might have gotten into the food supply. It poisons anyone who eats it. Hallucinations, circulation issues, seizures. It would have made people look like they were possessed, or made the judges think they were doing God's will, or make the whole town go haywire.
A rational explanation for irrational behavior.
Just a theory. We'll never know. Anyway, I don't want to keep you.
I wasn't
for
done
stopping
talking to
by.
you. Bitch.
Do you think the fire is somehow related to Salem's history with witches.
What do you mean?
Like, is it meant as a symbolic gesture? Because that's how most witches...
That was a European thing. No, they were more civilized. in the
Hanged,
New
not
World.
hung.
We hung our witches.
Hanged.
Short drop, so they slowly chipped.
Pressed?
Yeah. They put a bunch of heavy stones on top of you. Over
Yeah.
a period of days.
That's horrible.
I can't
She
believe
did
this
not give
game
away
made
until
God
she
a
felt
canon
the
character.
Scarlet Letter. Also a descendant of Judge Hathorne. Except Nathaniel Hawthorne was so horrified with his family's history that he added a W to change it.
Wow. The focus on
It
descendants
really makes you
isn't really
think.
something they teach you in
It
school.
really makes you think.
We think our world is so much more advanced now, but we have a hard time escaping our past.
How did Frances Tuttle come to own the property?
I mean, she was the last
Ms.
living
Tuttle
descendant.
bought it 30 years ago, cheap. It was falling apart. The former owners couldn't...
No. I'm sorry. It just said she bought it 30 years ago. Okay. When Judge Danforth said that she was the last living descendant. Okay, so Tuttle, 88, when died, and bought Hathorne house 30 years ago. Okay, sorry.
be located, so it was auctioned. She was a bit of a kooky lady living in a ruin like that, but she was kind. I mean, she took in Lauren like a daughter.
Like a daughter.
That says something about someone, doesn't
Okay.
it?
I agree.
I agree. It really is poor voice direction, yeah.
Do you have any more
just-
information about the Salem witch trials?
Did the exhibitions manage to spark your interest?
They did. I found this display showing the ancestry of the accused.
I mean,
but it didn't seem fully complete. I was wondering if you had more information stored here
no,
somewhere.
the descendants, not their
We
ancestors.
do have the upper floor, which is also where I keep most of my accused witches' stuff.
Would it be okay for me to go up there? I'd really like getting a better picture.
Why
of
does
the
she always
history
sound
of
like she's
Salem.
trying to like speak over
Usually
something
we
loud?
don't allow people up on the second floor. It's restricted. But maybe just this once I can make an exception. You are here to help, after all. So if you think it would benefit you, feel free to go up there.
Thank you.
I'll open the door for you.
Yeah,
It's actually really cool.
You're
the
right.
stairs are hidden behind a bookcase. Hold on.
you're completely right, right. Because it definitely is people who are used to how her operates. So Joe, Frank, Deirdre, Ned, and then everyone else. And everyone else just sounds like they don't know what's going on. May, I think, is an exception to that. Honestly, I think May actually does a good job. Okay. Ah, yeah.
This looks great. Now to find a nice place to put it.
We found a pumpkin. That's good of us. Do I get around this way instead? Aha! Jesus Christ. Yeah, Waverly is a high school. But Someone the other day was saying that because the way they put it made it sound more like it was a because they say Waverly College of the Arts. I don't care. Amazing.
Someone's a busy bee. Old court protocols, ancestry records. Tegan is really digging deep into the witch trials.
Okay, I don't give a shit. Stuff over here. Are you a descendant? Oops. Again, I've been playing with my Switch, so. Okay. Nothing else. Nothing here to look at. Okay. Sup? Okay, do we count this as a reference to a past game?
Hey there, girl. Can't tell if you're supposed to be cute or creepy.
Are you a descendant? Lady, my ancestors didn't even get here until at least half the continent was stolen. I think the fuck not. Yeah, we'll count it as reference to a past game, so take a drink.
Great. Let me guess. More questions?
I agree.
Spooky how you could tell.
Though it harm none, do as thou wilt.
Okay.
Did they have anyone playtest
I'm
this?
saying
Or have...
I guess it can't do any harm.
They said that they did internal playtesting, meaning people at Her Interactive playtested it. They didn't do their normal betas like they usually do.
I've been
Sure.
going around asking everyone in town where they were.
The night of the what?
Arson. At Hathorn House?
Why, I have no idea what you're talking about. Kidding, Nancy. Don't look so serious.
That was a bad taste.
I was here that night, doing my thing. I think there had to have been at least 20 people who can confirm that. It really stinks that Lauren is going to lose her home.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
I've heard ghosts.
Of course.
You believe it?
How could I not when I've seen them with my own eyes?
Really?
Sure. It was dark, foggy. I was walking through the cemetery.
And did you ever see any ghosts near Hathorn House?
As a matter of fact, I did. I told you that
Al,
a
you're
coven
gonna
of
be real
witches
disappointed
unleashed them on the town
by
a few years
the
back.
animation in
They
this.
will not rest until they get their vengeance.
Do you guys like the
Let me guess. You
the
can't
photo
find
of a
proof
dress in the
living
background?
soul present at the house the night it burned.
the night it
Maybe the
burned?
culprit wasn't among the living.
That
Shut the
sounds even
fuck
har-
up.
Have you seen the?
I've seen something, but I...
Be careful. They'll.
I really hate you. God, she's constantly moving.
3 days ago, were you doing it?
3 days ago?
Okay.
Actually, I had won a spa holiday at the Wayfarer Inn over in Marblehead. It was amazing.
Oh. You have...
It was all expenses paid. And I'd show witch powers. You know, I had... Sorry, I know I'm...
It's okay. It's about you, Tegan, and Lauren, when you were kids.
Why are you interested in this? We grew apart. It happens.
I found an old photo from back then. It had the name Coven on it. Look. Was it the one you talk about in your show?
You found this photo at Tegan's house?
Yes.
I didn't peg her as sentimental.
So was it the same one?
Well,
Ah.
yes. Same coven. We heard about it as kids.
Have fun,
I guess.
Nintendo.
We were all
fan.
into history and witches. We still are.
Hashtag not my Nancy.
And yet you've never made
Like,
up.
I'm not
Don't
gonna
get
lie
why
to you.
care.
Can't help it. It's a mystery.
I don't mind
Even
that they
if
got
you
rid
won't
of
tell me
Lonnie.
It isn't.
Lonnie's voice was not good for the character in my opinion. But I also think that they didn't trade up.
See you later.
Sorry, voice actress, but if you wanted me to not be a bitch about it, you would have done a better job. Hey look, Cocoa Kringles, take a drink. Okay. I can put a pumpkin over here. Let's put the one over here on the steps. Ah! Is it why? Pumpkin. Yes! Hello? What do we want? Justice. When do we want it? Now. Well, Ned, are you done? Are you done fucking around with that chick? I mean, I'm still in Salem. It's not just like you going over to my house. Okay, do I have to watch this as it goes, or can I just come back to it when it's done?
I need to get Judge Danforth's permission before I investigate the...
Whatever.
Miss Drew, how can I help you?
Hi, Miss Cole.
Alicia, please.
Oh, same.
Great. So what do you...
I'm more...
Ha.
You have a hammer drill in here.
In my closet. I'm a bit of a home improvement.
Ah, time to
You
be
have
really...
live in a house built in the 1800s.
Well, thanks, but
Why is she
I don't
standing
need
so
any
far
of
away
those
from
things.
me?
I do have some questions, though. You mind if I take 5 minutes of your time?
Please. I don't mind.
We're about to be really uncomfortable about how she talks about Jason, so...
Why did you bring your hammer drill to the office?
Well, after the burglary, we realized that this place was in dire need of higher security.
That's impressive.
Yeah, still ended up calling a professional.
I'm sure you've heard about the
I
burglary
mean,
in
you
the
just
court's
talked to me about
evidence
this.
room.
Yes, unbelievable. You know, I've started asking myself, what is happening to this town?
Oh, you're trying to start a family.
I mean, yes. But with the amount that I work, when is there any time? I barely have enough time to do my hair in the morning, let alone go on a date after work. And to be honest, the type of people living in a place like Salem is, well, not really what I'm into.
Okay, bitch.
How about you?
I have a boyfriend.
Really? He doesn't
I have a
accompany you on your
boyfriend.
investigative trips?
Well, he's in college right now, and we see each other when we can.
Uh-huh. You been dating long?
Yeah.
You're being really fucking weird about this,
Okay.
Alicia.
No one said it was easy, but we figure out how to make it work.
All I'll say is, most
Well,
men
the
don't
actual baby
understand
making
what we
process
go
is pretty
through.
brief, Alicia.
We have to fight to get a seat at their table, and then they want us to go home and be family makers.
You're the one who just said you...
Some unsolicited advice from one working woman to another? Don't let his plans get in the way of yours.
This
Of
is
course.
super weird and pushy. Why is she like this? I think I wouldn't mind the game as much if they had tried to start a whole new Nancy series, but it's the fact that they kept the Hardy voices and Carson's golf ball pictures and all the other nods, but then changed shit with Ned amongst other things that makes it feel too off. This one sounds like she's proposing murder. I think my main issue is that it's just weird. I don't know.
What did you mean when you said the people here are not your type?
Oh, you probably know by now. You've been around town, right?
I have.
They're all
All
racists.
people with minds as small as the town itself. I don't mean to sound harsh, but you can only meet so many with the same mindset before you see a pattern.
That's interesting. Did something happen?
Oh, nothing much. Sometimes I just wish this place would be a bit bigger, you know? More progressive. Imagine a revitalized town.
Do you think that could happen?
A woman can dream.
If my plans go. My issue is that it's not an upgrade from C. Yeah, I think that's the general feeling from Ariana and myself, is that, like, if this was something that was the first game of a studio, it would be like, okay, sure. But this comes from a long line of games that their quality is way above this. So why did we have to wait 5 years to get this shit?
Do you know who has access
I mean,
to the
I'm-
evidence room?
As far as I know, just myself and the judge.
That's interesting.
Look, I don't like saying this, but the judge occasionally
I love how she's
leaves
just
the
like,
evidence room unlocked.
you know, he's
The man even
old
locked
and
himself in his own
crazy.
office, for pity's sake. Not that it matters.
So, no, I don't like anyone for this crime. Or any other crime for that matter. Just doing my research.
I was
But it
not
wasn't the
here.
same
I
company.
was running
At
errands
this point, the
around
whole
town.
game just frustrates you. The
Busy,
thing
busy,
is that it's
busy.
still being published by Her Interactive, so I think we all expected the same standards. So, you know, they just didn't integrate it enough with the other games. She's just pissed the judge won't totally allow her to date his son. I'm sorry. She's incredibly predatory towards Jason. I wouldn't let her date my son either. And I don't even have a son.
Doing some follow-ups with the arson. Where were you that night?
Are you asking for my alibi?
Well, yes, if you don't mind.
I was at a charity fundraiser, saving the piping plovers. Anyone in
Plovers.
this town that works in an official capacity
Not
can
plover.
vouch for me. Are you interviewing any of them?
I don't think I'll need to.
I'm a little bit surprised you'd even ask.
Just being thorough.
I can respect that.
I ask everyone. What were you doing 3
Would
days
you
ago?
mind telling me what you were doing 3 days ago?
3 days ago. All day or...
Well, any info would be helpful.
Actually,
Oh, thank you.
why are
Thank
you
you, Al.
interested in this?
I was in Austria 3 days ago and witnessed a theft of a historical artifact there that, surprisingly, I believe is connected to this theft.
I see.
Sweet.
That was
We're
talking
over
my
halfway to
father
a
about that
second
case.
emote if you guys
Really?
keep subbing.
Yeah,
Get a hype
Chat
train or whatever the
sometimes.
fuck they call them.
about work. Mostly.
Okay,
Ask him.
sure.
Sure.
You're a regular sleuth, aren't you? Picking up other cases now?
I mean,
Not exactly.
I was already in
it's
that
kind
case.
of related to the Hathorn house.
Yeah, let's see. I was home watching Jason cut the stump out of my front yard.
Creepy.
You hired Jason Danforth for that?
We haven't met
He's
Jason
cheap.
yet.
And he can't say no because he needs the money.
Ew.
Plus, I kind of like watching him suffer a little.
I wouldn't know why.
You know, I could use someone like you. A lawyer is always in need of a good private investigator.
You're really
If
creeping
your
me out,
father
girl.
would be okay with you working for someone else.
Alicia, I'm my own woman. I work for myself. But you've been very helpful, and I really appreciate it.
Good. Well, when you solve this case, let's talk.
I mean, bye. I have
you
to call my
later.
daddy. I forgot. I forgot to call. Call Carson. Sorry, bud.
Nance, how's my girl doing?
Hey, Dad. I have a favor I need to ask you.
Of course. Shoot.
I need to investigate inside the
See,
Salem
he sounds
courthouse,
like a normal
specifically
person.
concerning the burglary in the evidence room.
Specifically
Do you think you
concerning
could
the
call Judge
burglary in the
Danforth on my
evidence
behalf
room.
and get his permission?
Not a problem. You know, this reminds me. Next time you see him, you should bring up the Lake Winnipesaukee Regatta.
Oh,
Dad,
Yeah?
maybe later.
thank
Sure
you, Ray
thing.
Ray, for
Talk
gifting
soon.
a sub. Make sure you thank Ray Ray for the gifted sub. Okay. Oh, I still haven't called him. Why do I have
Hello?
his like
Is this
that?
Damien Faulkner?
Yeah? Who is this?
Hi, my name is Nancy Drew. I'm a private investigator currently working the Hathorn House case on behalf of Judge Danforth. Do you mind if I take up a minute of your time?
Go ahead.
Just wanted to follow up on some statements.
Statements made by whom?
Tegan Perry,
Yes?
your girlfriend.
Right.
Where were
What
you?
the fuck?
Sorry, but were these statements given to the police?
No. They were given to me, willingly.
Yeah, sorry. I work for Alicia, and I've learned to make sure that when you're being questioned, you always have a lawyer present. I don't want to sound like I'm guilty or complicit, I just know my rights.
Of course.
I'm not
But
the
you sound
police,
trustworthy.
so
Oh, thanks. How long have you worked for Alicia?
I'm
I've
not the
been here for her
police.
for a while.
You don't have the right to an attorney president when
You
I
seem to know a
ask you
lot
things.
about legal
I'm not
framework.
the police.
I listen to her on the phone. A lot. Anyway, I was with Tegan on the night of the fire. That's what you wanted to know, right?
Yeah. And what did you guys do?
Watched a movie.
Okay. Which movie?
Honestly, couldn't tell you. Tegan picks. You know, they're always some
That's
kind
weird.
of vampire drama, apocalyptic, teenagey, angsty thing. Don't tell her, but I never pay attention. I'm into hard sci-fi.
Oh,
Okay.
good to know.
Anything else, or?
Hard sci-fi, but I bet he
Thanks
likes.
for talking to me.
Yep.
I bet he likes
Sure.
Star Wars and
Bye.
says it's sci-fi. That's the kind of dude he is. Okay, Mr.
You're
Sup,
all
Dad?
set.
Great.
Thanks.
Thanks, Dad.
You're welcome.
Is there anything else?
I'm into hard
just
sci-fi.
Really proud of you, Nancy. I don't know how
Sorry.
often I tell you that. I think it's not
Fucking
nearly enough.
ridiculous.
Thanks, Dad. You know I learned it all from you,
I'm
right?
Oh,
I'm not
no,
like
I
other
know that's
boys.
Not true. The judge told me about a certain lock-picking incident. You certainly didn't learn that from me.
I'll have one hard sci-fi,
I
please.
may have picked up a few extra skills along the way.
I'd expect nothing less. Love you, kiddo. Go get him.
No, not today. I can't. There's too much to do.
Come
So,
on. Take a break. You need it.
Jason,
God.
I have had these protesters outside my window nonstop for days. I must deal with this situation. The longer it goes on, the worse it looks.
Yeah.
Press X to
But I'm buying
Jason.
much.
You're buying? Really? With what?
You gotta get over this, Dad. It's not good for you. It's not healthy.
What are you talking about?
You resent me.
I don't resent
I
you,
am in the
Jason.
room.
Miss Drew, please, come in. We'll talk later, okay?
Oh, you have time for her, but not for me.
Please, Jason.
Jason, please don't put me in the middle of your father-son spat.
Hey, Jason Danforth.
Don't
Nancy Drew.
Nancy
come on to
Drew.
me while you're in the
visiting
middle of a
Salem,
fight
What do you think?
with your father.
Kind of a boring town beneath all the legends.
What the fuck?
Jason, come on. We have a meeting.
Actually, it seems like there's a lot going on here.
Well, whenever you're up for some real excitement, look me up.
Look me up.
I'm sorry.
Fucking weirdo.
He's still trying to figure out what he wants to do with his life.
Didn't want to follow in his father's footsteps.
Oh, he tried. Didn't have the dedication to follow through with the schooling. Anyway, let's get started.
Okay, so technically... Okay, by the way, I'm gonna save. Fuck dialogue. So, Jason, they haven't said anything about loss, they just said the schooling. So that could mean high school even, so let's not write that down. Well, I'm gonna write it down anyway. So we're gonna go Jason, press X to Jason. Try to follow in his footsteps. But what did he say specifically? Couldn't... go through with the schooling or something like that? Okay, so that doesn't specifically mean... Are you calling me Harriet the Spy? When I was a kid, everyone told me I looked like her. Didn't have the dedication to go through with the schooling, thank you. Okay, that's fine. Just because I'm using a notebook doesn't make me Harriet the Spy. It's not a composition notebook, Al. Okay, I'll be right back. I need another drink. So, burbsies. Oops. The middle of mid-med break. I actually didn't take my meds because I no longer have to go to bed at 9 p.m. So, seeing as how I don't have to wake up at 5 a.m. anymore, I take my meds after the stream. I needed another alcohol. Okay. So.
Everything okay?
What in the Sam heck is a Bitcoin?
A Bitcoin? It's a cryptocurrency.
A what?
It's a decentralized digital currency.
What is the point of this conversation?
All these new made-up digital things just go too far, if you ask me. Nothing's ever been wrong with good old American Benjamins.
There are a lot.
As you know, I want to investigate the crime scene. Could you give me the code for the keypad?
Oh, yes, about that. Well, you see, I had it written on a post-it
It's
note,
pretend, like all money
but I
is.
seem to have misplaced it. It should be around here somewhere.
Okay.
Feel free to look for it.
Oh, okay. Don't worry about it. I love a good scavenger hunt.
I mean, it's like right here. Yep. 0815. Okay. Okay, bye. I can't read that. Cool.
No glass on the floor. So the window was broken from the inside.
The window was broken from inside. See, I hate this. Why am I stuck? This is just something that Unity does that annoys me. Where you're looking at something and you can like move it around. You can rotate your view. but instead of being able to look around, you are looking at one thing and moving yourself around it. And I hate that. Okay, I don't think that any of this matters, right? Okay. Oh, God.
A map of Salem.
A map of Salem. Why did she say it like that?
A map of Salem.
Salem. What the fuck? What?
Need to get the list of the evidence that was stored here.
I'm sorry? There we go.
Now to figure out which ones were stolen.
God, I hate this. Okay. If I remember correctly, hate that this isn't in order. Okay, that's
No.
here.
No. No.
No? Was there nothing in number 5? Yeah, that was checked out.
No.
Number 6 wasn't checked out. So that... 6...
No.
Okay, 11. Was that checked out? 11 was not checked out, so 6 and 11. Guess I'll write these down. 6, 11. Okay, I can look at those.
No.
8. Got checked out, that's fine. Oh, did I look at 12? Yeah. 15. 16. Same thing, is it another thing? Okay.
No.
18 was not checked out. They had your name almost in the game. That's funny. I'm never gonna see my name in a game. I gotta say. Is that just fucking drugs? That's drugs. And 20 was checked out. Okay. Okay. Cool.
It's dusty.
It's dusty. Okay. Weirdo.
A CCTV camera. There might be footage from the day of the break-in. Should ask the judge about this.
Note to self, make Rissa an NPC. There's already a book character named Rissa, and that's who I'm named after. Okay, we're just gonna use...
Whoa. What? We don't knock anymore?
Your door was fucking open!
Door open.
Actually, that was Damien Faulkner. He's my intern.
He's here?
You have an intern. I haven't seen him.
I mean, I talked to him,
He's
though.
around. Someone has to make the coffee here.
Go
I'm
ho ho
swamped
ho.
most days, and I could barely trust Judge Danforth with a flashlight.
She's fucking
Oh,
gaslighting that old man.
Not that inept.
You're right. That was mean. Anyway, what can I help you with?
Special mid-drinking rule. Take a drink every time Alicia makes you uncomfortable. That's what you get for having nerd parents. I'm technically named, so the year I was born, my grandma died. You guys are getting some Curlmeister lore. Curlmeister sister lore here. The year I was born, my grandma died. My dad's dad's mom. Dad's still alive. But so she died. I was born later that year. So I was named after her because I was named for the book character from her favorite series, which was Rissa and Tregear. And then my middle name is her name. So I have like this really thoughtful name, right? Hell to spell. No one can spell my first name or my middle name ever. When I was a kid, I got so fed up with people misspelling and mispronouncing my name that I wanted to go by my middle name for a while, which I can't tell you guys my middle name because my first name and middle name together, I am the only person in the world with that combo, so you could find me online. But I tried to go by that, and they still spelled it wrong and couldn't pronounce it. So I then, for a brief period of time, went by Rosie, because our other grandma's name is Rosemary. As if I didn't have enough grandma names in my system, I had to steal my other grandma's name too. So, okay.
I just met Jason Danforth.
What did you think? Kinda cute, huh?
Ew. She made me uncomfortable.
Not the adjective I would use.
Different taste.
K. Loremeister.
Yeah, I think he's kind of like a fast food cheeseburger.
Rissa Crowmeister,
Extra
collector of
cheese.
names.
And I'm more of a home-cooked meal kind of gal.
What can I say? I love cheese.
So you know him well?
I know him. He does odd jobs for me sometimes. Doesn't hurt that he's easy on the eyes. He is kind of dumb, though.
I wouldn't really know.
My grandpa, sorry. This was apparently heavier on the bourbon than I thought. My grandpa, so our dad's dad, was named after his dad. So he had the junior on it. Like, the day after his dad died, he went in to get his name changed, so he was no longer a junior. Yeah, Jason is, like, maybe 18. We're, like...
Listen, be honest. Spare yourself the headache and just avoid him. Trust me, not much substance. He loves his car. That's all you really need to know.
She's making me uncomfortable again. I like meaningful names of being named after someone. Ariana's really pissed off because she got named after a model. Because my parents liked the name. Doesn't Jason have a bachelor's degree? We're still trying to figure that out. So far, in this playthrough, we haven't heard anyone say he's actually finished a degree of any kind. So.
Do you have access to any of the CCTV footage?
Ah, no, sorry. I think that's the judge's purview.
Okay.
Do you happen to
I mean,
have
I
the
already got
code
in,
for
but
the evidence room door?
thought he dropped out of
No,
law school or
sorry.
something.
He hasn't
That's
given
what
that to
we
me yet.
think,
And knowing him,
but we're not
he's
sure.
probably already lost it.
Okay, bye.
See you later.
See you later. God, calm the fuck down, girl. Okay.
As you know, I want to investigate the crime scene.
Yeah, he's
Could you give
supposed to
me
be
the code
May's
for the
age,
keypad?
but we're not
yes,
sure.
about that. Well, you see, I had it written on a post-it note.
I already did that.
But I seem to have misplaced it. It should be around here somewhere. Feel free to look for it.
Oh, okay.
I
Don't
already
worry
did
about
this.
it. I love a good scavenger hunt.
I already did this.
As you know, I want to
Oh, yes, about that.
Oh,
But I did this. I already went in the crime scene. Guys. I'm already in.
the break-in was staged.
Oh, I didn't do
Thief
that.
Must have come in through the door.
He didn't have the dedication to finish 10th grade. I mean, maybe he dropped out of his bachelor's? That's like... I'm still really confused. Okay, can I now go talk to him? I have these pancakes in my inventory for Deirdre and Frank. Hi.
As you know...
Oh my god.
Oh.
I already went in. I want to talk about the CCTV. What do I need to do to make her realize that I've looked through this? Investigate the break-in. I did that. Oh, nope. There's nothing here I can look at. I've already been through every single one of these.
No.
I don't understand what I need to be doing then. Spray some WD-40 on it. That'll help. Obviously.
It's dusty.
It's dusty. There's obviously something here I haven't looked at. What is it? What am I missing? I can't do anything to the evidence list. Nothing. I can look at it like this. That's it. Like how the L is gone. There's nothing behind it. Oh, I have to click on the door with the list. Ah, yes. Totally. Okay. That's fine. I wrote them down. 6.
Can't use that here.
What?
Can't use that here. Interesting.
There we go. It has to be open first. This is fucking ridiculous.
Interesting.
And 18.
Interesting.
Interesting.
All of the stolen evidence was linked to the accused witch's claim to Hathorn House.
Fucking hell. This game is janky as fuck. Sorry if I'm getting loud. Like I said, I had more bourbon than I thought I did. Okay, dude.
As you know, I want to investigate the crime.
Oh, yes, about that.
Oh.
Okay. So is there more? Do I have to specifically look at all of the empty ones? Oops. God, that is nauseating. Okay.
All of the stolen evidence was linked to the accused witch's claim to Hathorn House.
Okay, so, yeah, there's nothing more I can do in here because of that. Also, that's so shitty. To be like, we deserve the house. What are you guys gonna fucking do with the house? Like, legit, what are they gonna do with the house as the accused witches?
A map of Salem.
Salem. Hey guys, do you guys want to go visit Salem, Massachusetts? I think I'd really like to go visit Salem.
It's dusty.
Okay. We investigate the... What can I do? What else am I here for?
As you know, I want to...
Oh, yes, about that. Well...
Oh.
Okay. Okay, I guess I'm not going to talk to him anymore. This is frustrating me, so instead I'm going to just leave. I'm just going to leave. Sup, buddy?
I knew you couldn't resist.
Gross.
Yes, you are correct, Jason. I could not.
Our second mid-special rule is drink every time Jason hits on you.
Lady's choice.
How about 3 nights ago?
Wait, we already went on a date?
Definitely not.
I mean, kind of.
Where were you on the night Hathorn House was
Did anyone play those Barbie detective games?
I was,
Remember the absurd way that she would pronounce names?
Do you
Nicole was
remember?
always Nicole.
Yeah, it's coming to me.
I did not. I wasn't allowed to play with Barbie.
I'm sorry.
A little more Krollmeister lore just sprinkled on for you guys. We weren't technically allowed to play with Barbies. Our mother did not approve of Barbies, but our father's family bought us a bunch of Barbies anyway. So, we were not ever, like, specifically allowed to buy any Barbies or anything Barbie related. Our mother did not like them.
It's a steakhouse. I was there with my dad. Great steak, very expensive. He'll tell you. So, if we haven't been on a date yet, does that mean we're going to go on one in the future?
No, thank you.
Nope, you're like 5.
I have another question for
Like,
you.
to start.
Yes, it's true. I'm single.
I actually wanted to know what you were doing 3 days ago.
Are you sure that's what you want to know?
Yes,
I was actually digging out a stump in Alicia Cole's backyard.
you. Digging out a
I mean, that's
stump.
what she told
What?
us.
Yeah, not my favorite pastime, but I can't really say no to the money. I mean, it gives a good tan. Ladies can't say no to a hot bod.
Okay.
You don't believe me? Oh, maybe you should
Digging
ride
out a
with me to the
stump,
beach.
if you
can
know what
show
I
you.
mean.
No thanks.
No, thank you.
See you later.
Bye! I don't think I finished having my conversation with Lauren. By the way. Hey, I apologize.
You're back. Sam.
Oh, I'm really not.
I just have a couple more.
been like
things
an
I wanted
hour.
To ask you.
Well, let
Okay.
You don't feel conflicted.
so I burn it down as revenge for a 300-year-old.
Tituba seems as much an influence on you as growing up.
Have you ever seen the Capitol building? Do you know who built that? I never tried to burn that down either.
Meaning?
It's not so simple to set things right.
Let's continue.
What kind of herbs do you have here?
Let's do some more herb shit.
These remedies won't make.
Okay, liver condition and anxiety. Oh, liver condition was the thistle, right? And then anxiety was chamomile.
Chamomile.
Looks good.
Bitch. Moderate high blood pressure, slight migraines. So the blood pressure was garlic. And migraines was...
Looks good.
Let's keep going. Moderate high blood pressure, slight liver conditions.
Good job. Good job. I
Good
feel like
job.
you're
Good
proving yourself
job.
capable enough to start mixing
How do you have a
more
slight migraine?
serious herbs.
I don't
Thank
know.
you. I'm always up for a challenge.
This one isn't used too often. Its modern name is Aster, but in the book, you will find it under the old name, Starwort. My supply is short, so don't use it unless you have to.
I will keep that in mind.
Gotcha. Memory condition, high blood pressure, migraines. So high blood pressure, slight migraines somehow, and memory condition is is it the Starwort? Sage. Lost memories is sage, okay.
Sage.
I'll put it with the rest.
Great work. I suppose it's more like frequency of migraines. I guess. My eye hurts. Itches. I would like slight migraines instead of regular migraines. Slight indigestion, moderate liver conditions.
Good job.
Good job. Unbearable high blood pressure. Just here, just eat some fucking garlic. Just eat 3 cloves of garlic. You're good. I should tell everyone I know with blood pressure problems, just eat 3 cloves of garlic a day. Anxiety, high blood pressure, high blood pressure. Oh, this is the chamomile.
Chamomile.
Good job.
Good job. Unbearable indigestion.
Cinnamon.
Just
Good job.
cinnamon challenge. If your blood pressure is that high, you might need more than some leaf. Memory conditions, which was, what did we just do? And then nausea.
Looks good.
I mean, Ginger's just... No.
Chamomile.
Right? No, migraines. I was right the first time.
I'll put it with the rest. Great
work. Liver conditions, memory conditions, and migraines. We got some liver. We got some memory. We got some migraines.
Good job.
Okay. Bye.
I was hoping I could borrow a key to the main Hathorn house.
Key? Oh, I don't have a key anymore.
You don't?
No, but Alicia does. If you ask her, she'll lend it to you. I'm sure.
I'm sure. Okay, bye.
See you later.
Bye. Hate this. So. I tried. Leaf. Sorry, that's what chat said last. So it's just what my brain is telling me.
Yes, can I help you?
Can I help you?
Did you know that the break-in was faked?
Sorry, I'm not following.
Whoever broke in entered the evidence room without actually having to break anything. They tried to make it look like they broke in from outside, but they came in through the door.
I told the judge to lock that door. And considering how lax security is around here, I mean, you just walked right in. It could have been anyone. I'm just glad we upgraded the security since then.
Hey, do you know Lauren Holt? I know you do.
You know Lauren
but
Holt?
Owner of Luminous Infusions. Resident of the Hathorn Estate Carriage House.
So do you know her?
Absolutely.
I mean, yes.
I represent her.
How's the case going?
Well,
how's the case going?
A bit of a confidentiality issue.
I think
But
Alicia's
you are
voice
the
actress
daughter
is
of a
really good,
lawyer.
actually.
So, without a will, there is no case.
I think
No
she
one
did
has
a
been
great
able to
job.
find it.
And without the will, the house goes to the state.
She was given
The
a
law
shit
is the
script,
law.
but I
We
think
can
she
try
did a
to
good
get
job with
delay.
it.
But we've already delayed twice, and the state doesn't care that someone lives there. It's a tough world out there.
I spoke to
Tough
Lauren.
world out there.
She mentioned you have a key
A key?
to the Hathorn house.
It's the only copy. Don't lose it. Oh, and this really isn't
Okay.
supposed to be in your hands. If someone finds you with
I'm
it,
gonna-
I might have to say you stole it.
I'll make sure to be discreet. Thanks.
Here to help, Nancy.
Here to help, Nancy.
Hey, next time, please knock before entering, okay?
How?
See you later.
There's literally no way for me to knock on your door. Like, see? There's no door. I can't knock on anything. Knack. Yeah, it's like if you don't want me to walk in, just close your fucking door.
As you know, I want to invest.
Oh, yes.
Hey
about
guys,
that.
I think
Well,
I
you
might
see,
have broken the game. Is there anything else I need to be looking at? No.
There's a number written on here.
Ah. Okay. Should I have made her say that before? Is that why?
I went through the missing evidence and was able to get a list of everything that's missing. Judge? Judge?
I'm afraid I haven't been completely honest with you.
Fantastic.
I know.
What? You know?
Let's just say I can tell when someone is trying to hide something from me.
I'm
The
tough
reason
Beifong
Carson
and I
sent you
can
to
tell when
Mosen
someone's
Castle
lying.
was because I already knew what was stolen from the courthouse. Tegan Perry had assembled a packet of documents.
It's so frustrating
outlining
this
her
game is
accused
dumb.
witches'
I
claims
agree.
On the Hathorn house. They were compelling, and I believe she had a real claim. But now, they're missing.
No documents.
I'm sorry.
No.
How the fuck did she have a real claim on the house? Like, if she had a real claim on the house, then how about the native peoples in this area? Did they have a real claim on the house? Because I think they have, you know, prior ownership rights. Fucking hell. I'm sorry. That's what has me so angry about this game. Is the whole, you know, those people he stole the land from. And it's like, you mean those colonizers that had already stolen the fucking land just because it was fucking empty? Mm-mm. Bull fucking shit.
Yes. Oh, what a mess.
Ugh.
Do you have CCTV footage from the break-in?
From the break-in.
We do. Huh. I had completely forgotten about
Honestly, his voice isn't that bad
Do
either.
you mind if I take a look at the footage?
And I like
Of
May's
course,
voice actress.
Of course. It will take about a day to get the right footage. Come back tomorrow and it will be here waiting for you.
Thank you. Look at this fucking masking tape down here. That's like a picture of masking tape. That's just a picture because it doesn't like move. It's just a flat picture. His voice just gives me the Malachi Craven vibes. I can kind of.
Do you remember any
can hear it.
details about the AW?
I was trying to decide if I should say
I
see
don't
or
remember
here,
much,
and I said here.
Unfortunately. Oh, there was this key with its blade shape to spell AW. Very
Hey.
unique.
Like this one?
Not sure what it was connected to.
Like this one?
Yes, that's it. Where did you find this?
Musam Castle?
Mosam Castle.
Mosam,
I
whatever.
said both crimes are
Musham.
connected. The theft of the Book of Apologies and the theft of evidence from the courthouse.
Someone is going to great lengths to prevent the AW organization from having a claim on the Hathorn estate.
I mean, yeah.
Any educated guess who that might be?
Practically everybody in this town.
Everyone has-
has an interest. Some want it to be a museum, others a carnival attraction. And I'm sure Lauren Holt just wants to live there.
I'll have to dig deeper.
Well,
I'll
you need
have
do
to
it
dig
quickly.
deeper.
I unfortunately must file the papers in 2 days. Otherwise, I lose control of the property and it falls into the hands of the state. And I doubt they give a fig about anyone's opinions from this town.
I love a good ticking clock.
Okay, but isn't... If Frances Tuttle legally adopted Lauren Holt, the property would have gone to her automatically. She was the only living heir.
As long as it's not a time bomb. Without any evidence or will, what's the legal status of the house?
Well, that is a somewhat complicated question. So many moving parts and interested parties with crossover jurisdictions that...
You're the one who decides who gets the house.
How did you know?
I can tell you're not happy about being the center of such a large decision.
Well, it's muddy, legally, and complicated for other reasons.
Because it's not just who lives there. It's tied up in the town's history.
Yes, not to be taken lightly.
If only evidence like that, like, you know what would be great? If people could be like, hey, here is my lineage. My people used to live in this area, right? Land that was taken from nations. Like, where I live, it was part of the Arapaho Nation. If people could be like, hey, I'm Arapaho, so my people used to live here. Can I have this entire apartment block? Like, that's the thing with stolen land, is one day you're gonna have to give the land back.
Where were you when this evidence was stolen?
If you can believe it, I was here, working. I have no reason to steal the evidence, trust me. It's giving me more headaches than
I'm
I care
sorry.
to admit.
I think the thing that kills me the most about this game is the fact that it's like they almost get it. They almost get the entire like indigenous people thing, right? Of this land was stolen from them, so maybe they have like a right to have it. And then they go to the entire level of, we're the daughters of the witches you couldn't burn, you know? But whatever.
Do you mind me asking what you were doing 3 days ago?
That would be the day you visited Mosam Castle. Are you asking for an alibi, Miss Drew?
Yeah, I'm asking
just
everyone.
trying to confirm what everyone was doing the day that the Book of Apologies was
Judge,
stolen.
your literal
I
job
know
is
it
to
was
set legal
stolen.
precedent.
But you know I'm the one that called your dad to have you go look for it to begin with.
Right.
I'm just
But
trying to
other
cover
people
all my
might say they
bases,
were with
bitch.
you.
I was at Salem District Court all day, so
Okay.
unless you're interviewing the fine folks who stole eggs from a plover's nest at Winter Island Beach, or
See, he
triple
said
parked
plover,
outside the Wax
right?
Museum during the middle of the Harvest Festival, I highly doubt my schedule will have crossover with any of the alibis you're following up on.
I'm just
One
trying to
quick
do my
question for you,
job,
Judge.
sir.
Do you
That
remember
red
where
is
you
so
were on the
red.
night The Hathorn house was burned.
Of course. I was having dinner with my son.
Yeah.
It was a very expensive dinner because Jason got the 64-ounce tomahawk chop. And I paid for it,
64
like I always
ounces.
do. Ha!
Did you miss a
You
racism?
actually suspect me
Not-
of committing this crime?
Implicit
No.
racism.
I just like to get the full picture of who was where, when.
Oh, good.
Right. Thank you, Judge. Also, I thought you should know there's a car parked outside in the handicapped spot.
Huh, you don't say. I'll have it taken care of. Goodbye now.
Okay. You're right. I didn't read the rest of this, but I don't give a shit. I really don't give a shit with Ned in this game. Search the Hathorn house for clues. Perfect. Meh. Meh. False judgment, false claim. Who are they? Justice delayed is justice denied. What are they fucking protesting? Are they protesting May being falsely accused? Or are they, for some reasons, protesting to get the Hathorn house for the accused witches? Are all of these people part of AW? Is that what I'm getting here? Nope, one more. I gave up on using the controller because my hands hurt. AW.
W. This is the same marking as in Mosam Castle. What a strange coincidence.
What a strange coincidence. Sure, coincidence, yeah.
Creepy.
Creepy. Okay, weirdo.
This ought to help me out.
Sure. Oh, we took something. Take a drink. Anytime I say yoink, it's really funny. Is that, God, there was a post somewhere. What was it on?
Locked.
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 It's locked. What was it that I was looking at, like, a gift set of? That was talking about...
The key should fit, but the door and lock are awry. The door needs more leverage. Now this is more like it.
What is it that where they say yoink all the time? And I saw it and I was like, see, this is why I say yoink all the time. Oh, Simpsons. It was the Simpsons. They said yoink constantly.
There we go. Now it fits.
It was literally, it wasn't a gift set, it was a video of every single time they said yoink in a certain, like, season. And it was a bunch of yoinks. Because everyone's always like, why do you say yoink when you take things? It's because I've been conditioned
A brand new
to.
jacket? Who would leave this behind?
It's still right there. Okay, there it is.
Oh, hello. A business card.
Okay.
Olivia Ravencroft. What were you doing here?
It's not hers. What's my phone say? Search the Hathorn house for clues. That's what it says.
It's dusty.
Whatever.
It's dusty.
Okay, bitch. You weirdo.
Francis Tuttle needed this medical machine to stay alive.
Francis Tuttle
I wonder
needed this
what will
medical
happen
machine
to
to
it
stay
now.
alive. Francis Tuttle needed this Francis Tuttle needed this medical machine to stay alive. I wonder what will happen to it now.
Tuttle needed this medical machine to stay alive. I wonder what will happen to it now.
Why does she say it like that? That's not how people say things.
It's dusty.
It's dusty. She needed this medical machine to stay alive.
An old secretary desk. Roaring 20s, maybe.
An old secretary desk. Roaring 20s, maybe? I'm just saying that I think that she did a bad job. And I would be a better...
The walls are still smoldering from the fire.
Wow, the walls are still
Making my
smoldering
eyes
from the
water.
fire. It's making my eyes water. Just saying.
There's something peculiar about this mirror.
There's something...
Someone painted laurels on the mirror glass. But why?
On the mirror glass. Someone painted laurels on the mirror glass. But why? You know?
An old secretary.
I'm just fucking saying. My dear Lauren, you came to me midwinter and made each day feel brightest. Like a lion, I cared for my new cub, even though sometimes she could be stubborn like an ox. In the month where spring stirs, I revealed your heritage to you, and on the day of Samhain, we remembered our ancestors. Now I wish for you to choose, make this house your home, or be free of this burden. The will is in the house.
A letter written in Francis Tuttle's own
The
hand.
legit makes you want to play Tale of Orpheus Curse just to show how much better literally
Tegan,
all of it was.
I was able to rule out some...
You need to come here, quickly. Something's happened.
I'll be right there.
Right where? I didn't go upstairs! Bitch!
What
whatever.
How
I
did
would
it
love
come
to...
this?
You know what, Al? Thank you for asking. But I would love to voice Nancy, and I'm available if Her Interactive would like to get a hold of me. You can reach me at crowmeistersisters@gmail.com if you would like to get a hold of me. I'm going to get that email address right after this stream. I'm just saying that this voice actress is fucking awful. And I'm not going to pull any punches right now. It's terrible. The voice acting in this game for her is fucking awful. How can you look at these words and say it like that? Like, there's a certain amount of just intuition when you're reading something to say it like a normal person. You know? You know what I mean, though? Like, if you are reading something, right? You're gonna be able to say it like it's a thing. And yet, this voice actor somehow said, a map of Salem.
Sorry, Ned. Come on, let's get inside.
It's so matter of fact. Also, I wasn't done. She enunciates everything, especially the questions. Yeah, exactly. Nope, not what I wanted at all. Sup, Tegan?
So I didn't tell you everything. You know, it's just been really hard.
Most of her lines sound like she was given a sentence to read with absolutely
When
no
I started
context.
working at the museum, I was...
No! I'm sorry. Even with context. Even without context. You don't say, a map of Salem. That, like, even if you have absolutely zero context for what's going on, why would you say any of the lines like she fucking says them? I'm sorry. It's just... You know? Very frustrating.
Curious about our town's history. Because I think history is...
Of course.
Well, I found out
Of
something
course.
about my family. We changed our name. We used to be Paris.
Okay.
Samuel
Okay.
Paris and his daughter Betty were the first accusers of witches. They were directly responsible for the execution of numerous people. And they are part of my family.
Oh. But
Oh.
you're the...
head of the AW organization. My family helped murder their ancestors. Which is why I've never told anybody, and now everyone knows.
Okay, but let's think about your other
Why do you
ancestors.
think anyone would do this?
Why do you
I
think
don't
anyone
know.
would do this?
Maybe it's someone else who wants the Hathorn house. No one in AW is going to trust me after this. And the evidence is gone. All of this for nothing.
It's going to be okay, Tegan.
It's gonna be okay, Tegan.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. Like, if you look at these lines, if I was given these lines with no context, I would still not read them like this. I would still read them like a fucking human. You know? Like, there's a certain amount of just like, oh.
Hey guys, can you give me an update?
We're gonna be frank now. This part of the game is really buggy,
Hey
so
guys,
I need to
can you give me an update?
save.
Nancy, I have missed talking to you. I need some rationality in my life.
Complaining about rationality is inherently irrational.
Joe is the best voice actor in this game.
What's going on? Everything okay?
Not really. I'm at the Perry house.
Not really.
Someone
I'm at the Perry
vandalized it with
house.
graffiti.
Someone vandalized it with
Really?
graffiti.
Turns out the Perrys,
Turns out the Perrys are descendants
of
of
the Paris
the
family.
Paris family.
A family who was
responsible for
sending some of the accused witches
accused
to their
witches
death.
to their deaths.
Wow, doesn't she run that justice group?
I'm just saying.
Accused
Frank X
witches?
Nancy,
Exactly.
Al.
Explains why she's so
This
dedicated to the cause.
is a Deirdre
She knew
X
and was
Nancy
trying to
household.
make things right, I guess.
So, someone is trying to embarrass the Perrys. Means our suspect is still in town.
Looks like.
Looks
You found
like.
anything?
Nope. Nothing here. It's been dead quiet. It's a joke.
Don't tell me how to enjoy things.
In a cemetery.
If you have to explain it, it's not a joke.
I get it. Listen, things are a little tense here, so I'm gonna stay with Tegan. Can you update me if you find anything, please?
No problem.
I have these pancakes in
partner.
my inventory, and I would love to give them to
Western
people.
I mean, we haven't really discussed the whole detective partnership thing yet, so...
Partner.
Frank, not a good time.
Right. Talk soon.
If you're done being awkward, I could use your help.
What? I'm not awkward.
You're awkward.
Whatever you say, partner.
Let's finish our search and get
Sure, but don't rush. We're here to prove the existence of ghosts.
Midnight in Salem,
That
Joe
requires steady
has
patience.
ADHD.
steady equipment.
He does.
Speaking of which, how are
Look
we
at
doing
this.
on that front?
All set. I'll use the antenna to search for suspicious cold spots while you move around with the Ghost Wavelength Spectral Analyzer 2.5 and look for disturbances from the other side.
2.5.
The spectral analyzer? Anyway, are you sure it actually works?
Of course. I built it myself. The device has a top
Joe
of the
Hardy
line
is the
scanner that
best
can detect
character
any
in this
disturbances.
game.
It might not have found anything yet, but you have to stay optimistic about these things.
And I guess this ghost hunting notebook is homemade too?
Thoroughly researched. But yes, it is.
He's so good. And the best part is that Joe is obviously like 16 in this game. Joe's like 16 and Frank's like 19. You know what I mean? Like maybe Joe is 17. I also might have just mixed up their names a second ago. I don't know. I don't know anymore. I'm done with the game because I know that this part is incredibly buggy and I don't feel like dealing with it. I'm really irritated I didn't go upstairs. It just was like, nope, we're taking you to the next bit, bitch. Okay. Calm down. But yeah. I'm glad we all agree that Joe is the best part of this game. He's just good. Joe Hardy is good. That's all I have to say about the matter. Okay, so I'm going to be back here tomorrow night. Same time, same place. I forgot to call my mother earlier, so I need to go do that. So yeah, I'll see you guys 7 p.m. Mountain Time tomorrow on this channel while we continue this game. No, I'm not going to finish the game probably, but oh well. I'll finish enough of it to think about it. So yeah. Thanks guys, and peace out.